Welcome to Sponsored by Nobody. This week, sponsored by more people. Our group has expanded. It is October 2023, and we are playing Mistborn, Rebels Without a Cause, Episode 6. I am Ian the narrator, and we have X playing Y and Z.
I'm Austin, and I'm playing Falk, or Falconar, and Lord Malik.
I'm Dylan, and I'll be playing Nagash, or Nag, and I'll be playing Adelaide, or Ada.
I'm Peter. I'll be playing either Celler Cett or Rene Renoux.
And I'm Taylor. I'll be playing Zaredmond, Red for short.
And your other character?
Oh, and Titan Arana.
Excellent. Yeah, listeners, as you know, we have two characters each, but we're now joined by Peter. We're very excited to have Peter here joining us. He's come on to expand our group. So going forward, the players are going to kind of play one character per episode, and they can kind of choose back and forth which character to play, just so that you listeners aren't, bombarded with 8 characters and players playing 2 separate characters and this, that, and everything else. But players still have 2 characters because the assumption is death is always around the corner, and that way their gang, their little group is, needs enough people to actually do things. So yeah, who can tell me what happened last time?
Boulders? Was that what happened last time? Was boulders?
It was the carriage, wasn't it? Yeah, like we noodled the carriage with
2 boulders.
Yeah,
The new budding romance.
And we found out a little bit more about the things in the mist.
Oh God.
Yeah,
the worst.
You guys actively found and saw mist wraiths, which is scary, terrifying creatures that live in the mist. And you also smushed a carriage with a boulder because you were hired to kill or make someone disappear, basically. Make it so they didn't make it to the city. And you chose to boulder smush them. Yeah.
Well, the boulder didn't smush them, it smushed the wheels. And
technically the mist wraiths were the
ones.
But you threw
a second boulder. You smushed the carriage.
That was to make sure no one left.
Whose side are you on, Tay?
Leave no evidence.
Whichever side doesn't get smushed by a boulder.
That's fair.
And it was only a small boulder.
Excellent. Yeah, all of your guys' shenanigans, your gang's shenanigans, has not only garnered some attention from the obligators, like there's posters of, who is it? Is it Nag, or is it
she couldn't
Ada?
leave the house for a while. Yeah, it was Nag.
Nag, yeah. So there are posters of Nag scattered about. And yeah, they're wanted posters. But again, most of the SCA won't turn you in, but there are obligators looking around here and there, poking their noses.
Man, they're still on about that. That was like 2 days ago. Guys, calm down.
Yeah. No, it's getting rough out there. You guys have heard stirrings that the rebellion has kicked up again and is trying to make progress where no progress has ever been made, like always. And to that note, you have gained some new crew members. Would Peter like to introduce your characters, the new crew members joining?
Well, let's introduce them one at a time. So, I guess I'll be playing Rene this session. So he's like a little bit of an elderly noble person guy. He's like a warm, likable type kind of deal, but he's also like a well-off person that deals in metals, smuggling, and all the other stuff.
Excellent. So you're a nobleman. Do you still own a noble house, or have you been like disgraced or anything?
I mean, probably he's more of like a minor house thing. He's probably like part of it still, but maybe not like actively. Just playing the noble lifestyle.
Sorry, I just meant like so. Where do you live? Like, do you have a physical building that you live in, or are you in the slums with all the other ska and like fully disgraced people?
I mean, I guess I'd have a physical building.
Okay.
Because that, I'll probably have a store and what have you. So,
Fair
I have
enough.
the face kind of like, was the guy Lufen from Andor? Like, oh yes, come to my store. Peruse the wares.
Yeah. Okay. So then your house might be a good choice for a like gang hideout potentially.
Yeah, probably some of the back rooms or whatever. Yeah, because I mean, if he's dealing with smuggling, then yeah, he probably has some back alley access as well.
Yeah. Okay. Perfect. So yeah, let's go with the gangs.
Guys,
all
like resources 8.
That is really good resources. That's wild.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, let's go with the gangs all in Rene's back room, and you've been told a gentleman has come by and left kind of a note, and it basically says like, "Welcome to the rebellion. Stir up trouble and don't get caught." Is kind of all they've given you so far. They're not
no gift basket.
Yeah, they're not being very. They're deliberately trying to keep different groups in the dark about each other's actions and things, so that if one group gets taken, you can't rat out the whole thing. Yeah,
that's fair.
Yeah, you probably guys have a handler and what have you, and this is a cell of the rebellion.
Yeah,
I pity the handler. I pity him. Or them. Whoever they are, I pity them. This must be like a mountain of paperwork in a world of darkness.
I mean, they're not here to rein you in. They're here to just let you know what the rebellion wants from you.
Yeah.
I hope it's mostly mean-spirited pranks, because that's what we've been up to.
I don't think throwing a boulder through someone's carriage and leaving them to get eaten by mist monsters counts as a prank, bro.
Got him.
Got you.
It's just a flesh wound, guys. It's fine.
It's fine.
I'm sure they made it back to a town.
I'm sure they had it coming.
They definitely had it coming. But yes, so the houses you guys have been disrupting personally are you assassinated. So with the boulder, you assassinated members of House and Trone.
Hold on. We helped them get lost in the mist.
Fair enough.
It's important.
You helped members of
It was
House
a
and Trone
tragic
get lost in the
accident.
mist. Yes.
By your action or inaction, they have become unalived.
Yeah.
Perfect.
You have also poisoned. Well, not poisoned, but you like food poisoned a bunch of members of House Ame, as well as other houses that were there at their masquerade ball. And you've deliberately beaten up one of the members of Malik's family. posing as Nag's
Well, I'll have
family.
to start somewhere.
So you guys have kicked up a bunch of trouble and traction around there. I guess what's kind of the next, like, are you going to continue going after one of the houses you've gone after, or would you be looking to go after another house, a new house? Are you looking to do something like, instead of going after someone, are you looking to gain a resource of some type? What's your, as I say, the rebellion has given you pretty much free reign as long as you don't get caught.
We can sneak around and set places on fire.
Okay, so ignoring the arsonist over here.
Fire's not illegal.
It's whole new avenue. I feel like our specialty is Discord. So I feel like we should like pick a new house, because if we bully one house too much, it starts to feel targeted.
See, you should bully one house, pretend to be another house, and then see you saw the Discord.
That's exactly what we've been doing. That's how we did the first thing. When we robbed my family, we said we left like some evidence that it was a different family.
And in terms of where we've been doing these things, Ian, we're not. It's not kind of giving away our location, is it?
No, you guys have been all around the city. It's not like someone can triangulate that you guys have only been like within a 5-kilometer radius. No, it's you guys have been all around the city doing things. Yeah.
Okay.
Again,
just wanted to make sure we weren't giving away, our position of where we are.
No.
Checking the list of crimes we have and have not done. Got assault off the list. I got poisoning off the list.
Yes.
Petty robbery.
We'll tell you, mechanically trying to
murder.
cross everything.
Yeah, I'm just thinking, what's next on the list? We're opportunists, right?
Do we need any specific?
I think misdemeanor.
No, so you guys were talking. Peter, go ahead.
I just said I petty misdemeanor. Something.
Misdemeanor. Fair enough. Taylor?
Yeah.
I was just saying, do we need any specific resources? Because we did get 3 coin purses of money the last time, but I don't know. Do we want to? I don't know. Armor? Does anybody need armor or anything like that?
What can we even get?
We need a plan. We need a new grift, guys. We need a new grift. We need to put our heads together and we need to come up with a new grift.
Can we buy intel?
Families out there, they're all looking for me. Can we use that to our advantage somehow?
Yeah, you could definitely buy some intel and see who's looking for Nag.
Yeah, can we use Nag as bait?
Exactly.
Oh, you can 100% use Nag as bait.
Exactly.
Would you like to use Nag as bait?
No, I feel like it would be a fine idea to draw enemies out.
Okay.
Or, actually, what we can do? We can use Nag as a distraction.
Okay. So
and then?
the game plan I'm hearing getting generated is use Nag as bait and see who comes to get Nag, and then you have no strategy beyond that. I love it. Let's.
We're gonna get caught.
This sounds like the start of a kidnapping plot. Are we gonna kidnap the police?
I mean, you don't know who's coming.
I can only assume, because last time we left a party after causing a minor disruption, there was a bunch of obligators going the way we left.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, Peter, do you know there's obligators and enforcers, right?
Explain those.
So obligators are the they're like the church. So the Lord Ruler has been ruling the empire for the last 1,000 years. The Lord Ruler
Mhm.
is practically a god. As far as everyone is concerned, the Lord Ruler is a god. The Obligators is a tattooed priest-like order that serve the Lord Ruler. They're made up of nobles, but they're not as high as nobles, but they're higher than some nobles. Again, think of like, the Catholic Church and, the King of England.
Yeah,
or
you
the
send your
King of
nobles
Spain.
to join the Covenant or something.
Yeah, exactly. So like the church and kingdom, they're, nobles and the obligators are equalish in power, but they all serve the Lord Ruler, because the church serves the Lord Ruler as if the Lord Ruler is a god. The nobles serve the Lord Ruler believing he's a god, but also just as general nobles.
Okay.
And then enforcers are obligators that have spikes driven through their eyes, as well as spikes driven through other parts of their body. And they're all Mistborn, and they're all insanely powerful. And they virtually can't be.
Okay.
Yeah. So, yeah. Enforcers are terrifying.
They're like, if this were Cyberpunk, they'd be max tack, basically.
Yeah.
They're the ones who are like taking down all of the other magic people. They're just like, yeah, you know what? We are made to effectively cut down magic people.
Yeah. Now there's not a lot of
party
enforcers.
poopers.
And or a lot of people.
There's maybe like 24 enforcers in the whole city. They're quite rare.
How big is the city?
That's a good question. I think it's almost in the millions. How big is the city in Mist? Era 1.
Only the most riveting of gameplay right here.
Yeah. I believe, it says it's in the millions. I believe it's 2 or 3 million. Yeah, it's a large city, but again, I'd say 80% of the population is Ska. Yeah, 80% of the population is Ska, because again, the Ska populate like crazy. The nobles don't populate that much. Yeah. They do have kids, but whereas the nobles might have maybe 2 or 3 kids, or 1 to 3 kids, the Ska have like 7 to 10 kids. So, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So, you guys are putting Nag out. Are you doing this during the middle of the day? Are you doing it in the evening, the dead of night, early morning? When is Nag going for a blatant and obvious walk? And are you doing it anywhere, like, are you trying to find a deserted area? Are you doing it in the middle of the, like, bazaar? Paint me a picture here, gentlemen.
Well, we're clearly not going out in the dead of night.
Not anymore.
So we're clearly not going out in the dead of night.
Why are you not going out in the dead of night? You're in the middle of the city.
Ain't nobody trust like that.
I need to be able to perform a daring escape, and we need to be able to take advantage of the situation.
We should take inspiration from Aladdin and have glimpses of you throughout the bazaar so we can like street rat away should we need to run. And or kidnap. Or steal.
Yeah, can we spend some time setting up like a couple of minor traps and stuff like that?
Ooh, okay.
Do you mean bear traps, or do you mean...
I mean, like, even just the ability to like swing a heavy, like a beam down in front of someone. Like, so long as we're not being chased by actual Mistborn, things that would stop just normies or slow them down enough that I don't feel like I'm going to get ganged by 10 people and cut to pieces for no purpose.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
And
You
then
guys
have them
can
like
set
walk
up.
around the bazaar, have them be
Okay,
seen by people allegedly.
So in the middle of the day, you're going to have them walk around the bazaar, but you're going to try and set up some traps in advance.
Yep, just in case things go south.
Okay. Does someone want to roll for me? What would this be?
Wits?
Go ahead, Peter. Sorry, what was that?
Would that be wits?
Yeah, I think wits. Wits is a good call. Does someone want to roll wits? And we'll call it a difficulty rating of let's say a difficulty rating of 3 will give you 2 traps. And for so if you hit 4, I'll give you 3 traps. If you hit 5, I'll give you 5 traps. Okay?
Okay.
All right. Well, I've got 4 in my wits, so.
Not 5, but I don't have any traits to support this.
I only have 4 in wits, but I can support whoever has a higher wits with my backgrounds because I build things.
That's true.
Okay, so 5. Who's more?
See, I've got 4, but my stuff isn't really good for this.
I think 5 is the highest wits, looking at everybody's characters.
Okay. And do we have a dice roller boss? Should I just roll it by myself?
Yeah, I trust you. I don't think I haven't set up the dice bot yet. It was on the to-do list, and then the children screamed.
Sorry,
I love you,
was just
children.
hungry.
So make sure you add +1 more with me helping you.
Okay. Me pull up. Okay, so I roll my wits plus of 5 +1 for the trait, right? And that's it.
Yeah.
Roll those 6 dice.
I believe so. So 6 dice, and you're looking for doubles and 6s.
Falk? No. You gone.
Okay. Okay, that's
you're trying to-
bad
you're
roll.
trying to
1
get
1
better
2
than-
5 1 1.
1 1 2 5 1 1.
Yep.
Okay, so
And
Yeah.
4, but it's a once.
yeah, unfortunately, that's a miss. So I'll say you guys, you're setting up traps, but you've noticed you've picked a bit too busy of a bazaar, and setting up anything close enough to the bazaar to be useful would be you'd get caught and seen instantly. So it's not worth your time to set up traps here, is what I'm gonna say.
People be walking all over our hard work.
Yeah. Okay. Nag, are you going for a stroll?
I guess so. I'm gonna,
I will at least follow all secretly behind her while I shop the bazaar.
Can I?
'Cause they're not
I know we failed in making traps. Can I use my builder expertise to make possible getaways? You know what I mean, like loose fence panels and stuff like that to make it easier to escape if need be.
I think I sort of feel like the gods have spoken that we're going to go poke a bear.
Yeah.
And we're going to see where this is going to go.
Okay.
Okay, so we got Austin, who are you playing, sorry?
I think I said I was going to play Lord Malik this time.
Malik? Okay.
Because he kind of blends more into the crowd other than Falk's kind of like a pillar.
Fair enough. Malik is going to follow Nag. What's Taylor? Who are you playing right now? Sorry,
I'm playing red.
you're playing Red. All right. What's Red
Yeah.
and Rene doing?
That's a good question.
Yes, observing, seeing who'd go after our bait of Nag.
Okay. Are you up
Yeah.
on a rooftop or are you like in the crowd as well? Where are you observing from?
Rene probably will be in the crowd. He's not much of
Yeah.
a parkour person.
Okay, so we got
From a
three
different
people.
angle.
Yeah, okay. So all three of you are in the crowd, and Nag, you're wandering around doing some shopping, you know?
Yeah.
Excellent. I would love...
Even though I am going to play Nag here, I'd like to, if it's allowed, Ada, even though she's on her own day off doing her own thing and probably isn't, directly involved in this, I might use her to pop up a cloud in clutch somewhere.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, the others are nearby should you need your other characters, like for a quick ability or something.
Yeah, because I realized that picking whether or not we have our copper cloud is pretty huge.
Your copper cloud is important. You guys have like a hand signal to like motion the others. They're far enough away that they're not going to be, should anything go south, they're not going to be caught instantly. Like they can get away, but the other four characters are close enough to see a like hand signal or a like whistle. They'll get a message quickly. Is that fair?
Yeah, that sounds good.
Okay. Perfect. So, I need each of you, except Nag, because Nag, you're shopping. You're trying to not look conspicuous, so you're not really paying attention. I need each of you to make I'm going to call it a spirit roll to kind of like see what's going on around here. See. Yeah. And I'm going to make the difficulty rating 3. With better results, the better you get. But 3 is the base. And just a generic spirit. So just whatever dice you have for spirit, roll them.
Spirit.
Everyone or just Nag?
Just everyone, because you guys are all monitoring Nag. So let's see if any of you catch like any of the interactions, basically.
I got a 3 and a 5.
Okay, so your red is not paying enough attention.
Right. Would my smuggler trait work for this? I was like, oh yeah, need to be on the lookout for stuff that's going on.
Yeah, I'll give you a dice for that.
What about my skillful manipulator?
No.
Okay.
Not in this.
Then with my 5 dice, I've got double 4s.
Double 4s? Okay. I'll get back to you then.
Yeah, I also got the double 4s and
double 4s as well
3.
from Rene. Perfect. So Rene and Falk, right? Yeah. Malik. Sorry, Malik and Rene. The two of you with heads on swivels, you're able to pinpoint 2 separate people notice Nag and go in different directions. They're clearly going to tell someone.
So that's a maneuver. Okay.
Yeah. You don't know,
or maybe 2 different families.
Yeah, you don't know if it's with a 4 double 4s. You're able to tell it's 2 separate. It looks like it's 2 separate groups. Like it doesn't look. They didn't talk to each other. They both kind of noticed and then left. They didn't interact in any way that you could see it looks like two different people are trying to get Nag at the same time.
The bait has been taken.
Yeah.
So I guess we could do
Caw.
hand signals to point to the people and split the group to follow.
Okay. Yeah. Are you? Yeah. Okay.
Chase them down and interrogate them.
Who's following who?
Well, how many more physical people do we have in this group right now? Our group.
You physically have 4 people in the like there's Nag and the 3 of you.
Who's like the muscle of the group here?
Oh, physical in that way. We do have a pewter.
Physical.
No, we have a pewter arms.
But Falk isn't here.
Yes.
I'm playing Malik.
Yeah. Falk is our pewter arms. The iron puller and the steel pusher are probably our physical people. So Red and Malik are probably our brutes.
No, Malik is not the brute.
Well, but like compared to Rene, who has no allomantic abilities. Yeah.
Okay. I can chase one of them down. Attempt to.
Okay. I'm going to go with...
be able to catch up.
I'm going to just, for ease of like discussing which one you're following, I'm going to say one goes north and one goes south. Just for arbitrary directions. So who's following north and who's following south?
I'll leave this up to you guys in your group there.
I will attempt to dash after the nerd going to the north.
Okay. Are you
I'll follow?
Okay. So
don't leave Nag alone.
Well, I thought there was two other people.
I guess Nag and Rene could go off at the south one.
Okay. So Nag and Rene, you're going south, and Malik and Red are going north. Okay. No.
Okay.
Sorry. And that's for south. Oh, are you kidding me? Okay. That's for south. Okay. So we'll do the south first.
Okay.
So it's Rene and Nag. Rene and Nag, you two follow for a little ways, and you find they end up going to... Which house is it? They get to house Ame, which is the house that you guys poisoned. And you see them pass a note, basically, into the house. And then you see a few haze killers come out. And they're kind of dressed more as if they're going for a stroll than out to actually like kill. But you can you can tell under their cloak they're wearing wooden armor, and they have wooden spikes up their sleeves, and they're ready to fight, basically. Haze killers, Peter, are the specific units trained to fight allomancers. They use wooden armor and wooden weapons so that allomancers can't affect them as much.
Well, nothing a rail spike through their head won't fix, but...
I mean, true.
See, now you're on our wavelength.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you see 4 haze killers come out and start walking towards, like, they don't see you guys because I assume you two are hiding a little bit, but they start walking towards the bazaar where you were.
Can
Good thing
we
you skedaddled.
potentially wait for the haze killers to just like walk past? Like what is the like while we're hiding, what is the runner? What's he doing?
He has kind of gone back to whatever business he was doing, you know? I guess he would be going with them maybe.
Should we grab him and then torture him, possibly make him talk as to who sent him? And well, I mean, I guess it's pretty obvious at this point. So we should just set fire to the mansion.
Fire!
Hey man, most at least a squad of their guards aren't here. Is there
Okay,
any-
yeah, go ahead. Peter?
Oh, I just said, is there anybody else watching the front gate?
There is 2 guards sitting at the front gate. Yes.
Well, what would Nag do in this situation? Because I'm not, that physically prepared for a fight.
No, me neither, for truth.
So I guess we could try following the haze killer back to the bazaar and see where they try ending up, or try regrouping with the rest of the group.
Yeah, I suppose we could case them. Yeah.
Okay, so you guys are just choosing to follow them. Okay. Roll. Let's see. What would a good follow be? Would it be spirit or wits? Probably. I'll give you either spirit or wits. You can choose, and I'll give the difficulties a 3 because they're pretty focused on getting to the bazaar. They're not actively searching for you here.
Okay, so I'll roll my wits with the smuggler again, I guess.
Yep.
I too will roll
Okay.
wits.
Double 4s, double 5s, double 1s.
Oh, perfect. Double 5s will you're invisible. They're focused on other things. That's at double 5s that's good enough for the both of you. The two of you can sneak behind, buildings and through the crowd slowly, covering Nag's face, and basically follow them and watch as they get back to the bazaar. They reach this all takes a little while. It was a number of minutes to get down to their mansion. Then they chatted for a little bit. Then the haze killers came out, and now you're following them back to the bazaar. So I'm going to say, all in all, it's maybe been half an hour or so that you guys have been following them. While the haze killers disperse and start to look around the bazaar, the informant disperses as well and starts to kind of go on their way wherever they're going. Do you want to follow a specific haze killer, or do you want to follow the informant, or do you want to try and go catch up with the other group? The haze killers are, as they go through, they're like pushing people and kind of like making sure they look at everybody's face. They're being a little rough, but not too rough with the crowd. But it is like people are starting to
want to deal with the haze killers.
Yeah.
I think we should follow the informant before we lose that lead, because they're the one who's been clearly, they're trustworthy, right? They're not just the muscle. The muscle doesn't know anything. They might just be on their way back to the manor to be pissed off for having their time wasted, right? So probably out for a drink. Let's go after the informant.
Okay.
Let's follow your lead.
Excellent.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. The informant winds. Let's see here. The informant winds their way through the streets, and slowly gets into more and more kind of abandoned area. it's there. It looks like they're going either home or somewhere else, but like it's getting more and more abandoned in this direction. And we'll come back to you guys in a second. The group that went north, you're following a different informant, correct?
Mhm.
Yeah. A
Yeah.
shisty little narc.
Okay. And you guys, as you follow your informant, they turn a corner and you see two obligators and an enforcer standing on the other side of the corner. And you see the informant looks a little startled. But then realize, like, starts talking with them quite quickly and pointing like back towards the bazaar. And you see the obligator, or not the obligator, the enforcer with their metal spiked eyes. Like, it's terrifying. They have railroad spikes.
I don't like our
rammed through their
direction
eyes.
anymore.
You see them like staring around, and like it feels at one point like they just stopped and stared at you for a good 10 seconds and then just kept looking. But they're starting to walk back towards the bazaar. They will pass by you two pretty shortly.
I bend down and tie my shoe for a really long time.
What a coincidence. I need to go down that other alleyway.
Oh, shit.
Well, they're not looking for us, so we casually keep walking by.
Yes.
Okay. I'm
like
going
nothing
to
happened at all.
Let's see. I'm going to need spirit saves from both of you.
Okay.
Difficulty 3 to be casual.
Okay.
Because the both of you were at
To
that
be
party
casual.
that
The masquerade
Nag
party
was.
where everyone was wearing
Yes.
masks?
Yes. However, you took your mask off at one point, remember, Milk?
For one nerd.
Yep.
That nerd was a snitch.
Also,
I
Red
knew it.
was in the stables. I think. Was it Red in the stables?
Yes, Red was in the stables.
Yeah, so Red was in the stables and was seen by all of the servants.
Shit.
Including a guard.
As we thought.
Okay.
Including a guard.
Yeah,
What would you say would give us bonuses?
Okay, well, first of all, I'm starting with 5 dice. As a skillful manipulator and a mousy person, I can kind of shrink my presence.
Yeah, that would give you dice for that.
I have a trustworthy personality. Would that give me 1?
Yeah, that'll give you 1.
Okay.
Like, I'm not close to crying, not nearly as much as Red over here, but like I'm on the verge.
Dice. I have 3 dice.
Oh,
yeah,
I don't know him. I'm not with him.
You need to beat double
This is how-
3s.
I'll pray for you.
Double 3s and a 6.
I'm gonna take triple 4s.
Triple 4s? Oh, dang. Okay.
Well, I had
Well
7
done.
dice.
I guess that's true.
I have 5.
I'm so happy.
Yeah, you guys managed to like bend down, walk around. You look inconspicuous. You're not noticed as the obligators and enforcer pass by you. They are headed towards the bazaar. You have no idea how far Nag is. This whole interaction has taken maybe 10, 15 minutes. You have no idea how far Nag is or where Nag is. What is your
It
choice?
sounds like Nag's too far gone.
I'm already dead, boys.
Yes. Well, I guess we'll have to get another one.
I'd say come to the funeral, but we all know that you really shouldn't.
We're not, yeah, that's a trap. We have to somehow caw back to the group, let them know to not be there, because this trap was more than we bargained for. But also, is the informant still around?
The informant skedaddled pretty quick in another direction.
That's fair. So we have to somehow alert the others that the murder posse is on the way. Without dying.
Yeah.
How well do you know the city, Red? Is there another way back to the square other than that direction?
I would say I probably have a good sense of the city, seeing as I helped build a lot of things in the areas.
Okay.
So I know of a shortcut.
You are following the obligators and enforcer back to the bazaar, though, correct?
Well, follows a bold term. We're taking other paths to get back there, not behind them.
We're taking a parallel path, going the same direction.
Are you staying within eye shot of them, like that you guys can
no.
No, I'm just saying, like, are you guys being able to see them every now and then, or are you just relying on hope to get there faster?
Honestly, that one.
Hope to get there faster?
I feel like unless they can teleport, I feel like if we focus on getting there first on our perpendicular path, maybe we can warn people before the...
But hence, it's also a shortcut, but it's parallel to their path. So we'll get there just fast enough.
Yeah. We kicked the hornet's nest. We laid the bait. It was too good. Nag is too tasty. We fucked up.
Yeah. Okay. We will pivot back to Nag and Rene as you guys follow them into the square, or as you guys beat them to the square.
Attempt to, yeah.
Attempt to beat them to the square. Nag and Rene, you are, as I said, in a bit of a deserted area with the informant in front of you. This area is looking a lot more run down. It's getting to be pretty obvious that this is a ska informant of some kind. They're basically bought by the House Rene, not House Rene, sorry. You're Rene. House Ame. Ame, that's it. They're probably bought by House Ame and, given a little bit of cash every time they tell them something. Yeah.
Okay. So, what did you want to do with him?
Honestly, at this point, if we're going into there's nothing saying necessarily that he's going to be meeting a ska informant just because we're doing it in a rundown area. There's nothing saying specific, like he's not necessarily just a nobody ska himself. I'm inclined to think that we should pursue it to the point to where we can find out if the one on the other side of the informant, if the actual contact is worth taking hostage or questioning. You know what I mean? Or even just killing outright to harm Ame's information network.
Okay. I mean, I have a spirit that he might be just coming back home after delivering the information, so what have you just said?
Well, at this point, we're not in the bazaar, and I mean, not that I would know that, but we're basically either going to pursue this till the potential end, or we're going to break it off and abort the mission at this point, because this is already pretty hot, where we have within one poking our head out, we have 2 houses already looking out and Inquisitors. There's a lot of heat.
Okay.
Yeah, you guys basically have the option of like you're in a deserted enough area. You can attempt to like grab this guy, put him in a back alley, and like interrogate, beat him up, whatever you want to do. Or yeah, you can just walk away. That's kind of your 2 options.
Well, what's it going to be, Neg?
Well, if it's up to me, I say we wait to see if he's going home or going to meet a contact, and then once we figure that out, we either jump him or I'd say we jump him anyway, unless this turns really bad.
Okay. Would you like
let's wait a
turn?
little longer.
Would you want to turn him to our side, or would you want to rough him up?
Can't it be both?
I mean, I think if you rough someone up, they might not want to be on your side.
Well, you know what? Let's give him the choice.
The carrot or the stick?
Yeah, you guys, he is going home. You see him like, there's, the Ska live in these like towers of, like, I say towers, but they're like 4 to 6 story buildings, and they're pretty rickety and run down. And they live in like just holes in them. And yeah, you see him go into one of those buildings. It looks pretty run down. There's probably not a lot of people living in that one. The buildings rarely get refurbished unless there's absolute dire need. Normally people just kind of pack into a nicer one until it gets dilapidated, and then they go find somewhere else to live. So you can safely assume that he's not in there alone, but there's not a ton of people in there. And at this time of day, there's also probably not a ton of people because most of Ska are working at this time.
Can we... I think I'm going to like sneak in. Well, maybe not sneak. I'm probably just going to walk in.
You can walk in. There is a door. I shouldn't say there's no door. There is a door because Ska fear the mists, and so they will always have a door. But it is not locked. It is just open, and it basically is only meant to keep the mists out. It's not meant to keep people out, really. And you can look around. You can pretty easily find which room this guy's in. He's in like a little area kind of off to himself alone. As I say, you might have noticed 1, maybe 2 other people, but they're keeping to themselves. They're either sleeping or, having a small snack.
Okay. So he's off keeping to himself. He doesn't look like he has any immediate family or any that other sort of stuff.
For all intents and purposes, he is alone. You guys have him cornered.
All right.
Get him with his pants down.
Yeah, I probably will. I'm going to wait until he's like a little bit comfortable and distracted. And then do I have something sharp? Yes, I have a slender knife. So I'm I'm just going to wait for him to be a little bit distracted. And then I'm going to swoop up on him, like all quiet like, and just, give him the whole shh and press the knife very clearly up against his ribs, like near his heart.
Okay.
From the back, probably. And I'm going to be like, we would like to talk to you.
You just hear like a little bit of sobs, and he's like, what do you want?
You basically the names of you're going to tell me everything about who told you to act as a go-between in the Nagash job.
I was given, he rolls out a wanted poster. He's like, I was just told to, like, if I see this person, go, like, there's tons of people out on the streets, and they just said, if you see this person, go to House Ame, and they'll give you some money if you tell them where this person is. I don't know. I don't want any trouble. Look, I needed some coins. They didn't even pay me the full amount. I'm lucky I didn't get beaten up. I'm trying to survive here.
Well, to be fair, you've made my life much more difficult by doing this. Now what am I supposed to do?
Double agent.
Yeah, I guess. But the thing is that means he didn't even have a contact. He was just a bum off the street who was trying to get the reward.
Mm-hmm.
Man, what a bust.
I mean, we could always have a lookout of our own if we need that.
Man, he is just trying to survive. Man, these assholes didn't even give you a full price. I think you did an admirable job. I'm going to turn him around and pull the knife away from his ribs and be like, surprise, motherfucker, it's me.
He's just sobbing at this point.
Yeah. Well, that's what happens. That's the kind of world these nobles got us in. You should consider, changing the way that things are. Because you want to live like this forever under their boot? Getting kicked around for doing even what they tell you to do? Don't you have any pride? Asshole. All right. Join the rebellion or be square. And then I'm going to walk out.
Threaten to make it like you like him so much and he's your best friend and you'll do it in public.
I mean, I think as soon as you mentioned the rebellion joining things, it's probably like, okay, it's this way or the highway, I guess. Because I don't think you should be just letting people know that you're part of the rebellion, because he has your wanted post there. Unless it's already public that you're part of the rebellion.
I mean, the rebellion is already being crushed in every way, shape, and form by it's not like we are not organized enough that they can do anything more than hate me, Nagash, more.
Yes, but is Nagash a known part of the rebellion, or are they just a small-time crook?
Well, yeah, okay. I probably shouldn't tell him to join the rebellion. That is a fair point, actually. But yeah,
I mean, you can tell him to join the rebellion, but if he says no, then that should be like a knife between the ribs. Then,
yeah. Man, he's had a bad day. I just don't want to end this situation with murder. I mean, I do, but I don't.
Okay.
Can you understand where I'm coming from here? how do we in good conscience, how do we turn him? Do you have any ideas?
Would you like a job of being our lookout?
He kind of looks at you. Yes, please, I'd love a job. Anything. I don't want to die. Please don't kill me.
We do have a lot of cash to flash, technically. That's at least enough to impress him.
Yeah, Rene does take out some cash, give him advance, and tell him where to report for a job to help him with his operations, I guess.
Pay for his silence initially, and for more contact later on.
Yeah.
He takes your money and he just nods. He's like, "Yeah, I'll be there. I'll be there first thing in the morning. I'll be there."
Okay. And not a word of this to anyone else.
Not a word.
Okay. I guess we can leave then.
Okay, you guys leave.
Did anyone ever tell you have a talent for people?
Plenty of people, I think. I mean, you always need some more talent.
I'm gonna put my knife away and carry on into the night, I suppose.
Excellent.
How's that Inquisitor situation going, where they're rescuing us from getting caught by the Inquisitor, even though we're not where the Inquisitors are going?
Excellent. Yeah, we're going to pivot back to Red and Malik as you get to the bazaar just a little bit ahead of the Inquisitor, just in time to see. Let's see here. I said it took about 10 minutes. About 10 minutes. Yeah, 5-10 minutes. So you guys get there. You get there before the Inquisitors. You see the Inquisitor looks around, and then you see them focus for a second in a direction, and then just start walking. The Inquisitor, not the Obligators. Yeah, the Obligators and the Inquisitors. The Inquisitors are the guys with the spikes. You see the Inquisitor go, just focus, and then go off into a direction, very deliberately, and you can see the crowd parting as they go down. The Obligators kind of look around and start mingling with the crowd a little bit. Yeah,
but not the instigator. Inquisitor.
The Inquisitor has gone on. It looks like they've found something or someone, and they've deliberately gone in that direction.
Okay, so
you guys don't know. Again, you don't know where Nag is at this point. You don't know. It looks like they went in the direction of the other informant.
Okay, so how far would you say the detector sniffer guy's ability works? From my knowledge.
Tinai? No, not a Tinai. A bronze seeker?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Because I have an idea, and I'm pretty sure I'm relatively safe, but I'm just racking my brain just to double check.
Let's see. They're pretty far, but it's fainter. Depending upon how close you are, it's louder because they hear it. They feel pulses like a beat of a drum. Okay. So if they're close to someone, they can feel it loudly, and then if it's farther away, it's like a soft little hum.
Okay. Oh, it's in paces? Oh, okay. No problem. So from the edge of the bazaar, okay, we see them. They're mingling with the crowd. I'm going to use my iron pulling ability because I have the stunt long range iron pulling, which can go 300 yards. Okay, none of these paces garbage. And I'm going to collapse one of the tents on top of them.
On top of the enforcer? Or what is the word? Inquisitor. You're going to collapse a tent on an Inquisitor?
Yeah.
Okay.
One of the stalls, oh no, a bunch of fruit goes down, or I drop a tent on him, making him into a bazaar ghost. Ooh. But I'm not stupid enough to try to pull the spike out of his head. That's way beyond my abilities.
Yeah, you can't even attempt, there's no line for you to pull the spike.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you can't pull things inside of people. Yeah, you're welcome to pull the, I'm not even going to make you roll for pulling down the tent. It's, yeah. You knock over the tent, and he hits it out of the way and doesn't it it barely even affects him. And you see him turn and lock eyes with you.
Oh shit!
Well, that's not right. He doesn't have eyes. He can't do that.
You feel was Malik? No, who was there?
I'm with him.
Malik, you did witness the Lord Ruler. Malik,
Yes.
you feel a similar feeling to when you, like a weaker version of what you felt when you felt the Lord Ruler. That fear, that every emotion in you is telling you, give up. It's better to just die, and do not run away. You're too scared. Only death waits you if you run away.
I'm gonna no, because I've already encountered it before. It's weak. You're weak. You need to up your game up. These are weak numbers. I'm going to casually turn and go away, dragging Red with me, and go. Oh, look, melons.
Butterfly.
Excellent.
We're gonna look like we're shopping.
Yeah.
You didn't know it was me?
Let's see here.
Red, we need to go. We need to caw so loud.
Yeah, you guys, are you leaving the bazaar?
I think it's smart to do that.
Yeah, I think that's it. We caused a commotion. Maybe that someone will notice that. I just stared love eyes with Pinhead. I want to leave.
Excellent. You guys leave the bazaar. Where are you headed? Are you headed back to base? Are you headed to a deserted area? Are you headed to a what are you headed to? Because there's kind of
we are headed to a rendezvous we set up long before all of this started. Excellent. To wait if things go wrong.
Okay, to the rendezvous point, which would be a bit of a more deserted kind of route. Excellent. Yeah, you guys make it about you walk for about 10 minutes or so towards the rendezvous point, and then
more butterflies.
You you both are going to feel a sharp pain as coins ravage your bodies. You're getting hit by someone has steel pushed coins and just shot them at you.
I steel deflect.
I'm gonna go with you take this. You guys weren't anticipating this. You're gonna take, and you weren't burning, so you're both gonna take 2 points of damage.
10 minutes, you say?
You were walking for about 10 minutes. Yes. You both take 2 points of damage as coins riddle your bodies. And an Inquisitor drops down from the rooftops, staring at the both of you with obsidian daggers in hand.
Where is burning iron? Aha! I was still burning.
Oh, you chose
iron
to still be
for
burning?
20 minutes. Well, iron burns for 20 minutes. Why would I end it? I'm not doing anything with it.
Okay.
Because it's only detectable by It's only detectable when you're actually using it.
No, it's detectable while you're burning it. That's using it.
No, isn't it say it was when you're actually manipulating things?
No. It's while you're burning it.
Austin, you fool! You led them straight to us.
I feel like it's a bygone thing, anyways. He already said.
Yeah. Either way, he's at you. So you're a puller. Pulling's not going to do, and you can't sense him, so no.
Can I not sense
sorry.
any iron that's on him?
You sense he has some coins in his pocket, like what you would assume is coins in his pockets.
Because I have
But he
long
has-
range iron sense, or I long
Yeah.
range as a
Yeah.
stun. I could sense the
Yeah.
iron that he has on him if he has any.
Yeah, no, he's in front of you with daggers drawn. He has some coins in his pockets. You can sense
We've
those.
got the wrong men.
He lunges towards you.
Wait, is it Spike
And
Eyes?
it's the Inquisitor.
Caw-caw!
He's gonna stab Malik. He flourishes and stabs you and spins around and stabs Red. You're both gonna take another 2 points of damage. So that's 4 so far.
Okay.
I'm trying to think. Is there a way to to get him, keep distant? Because he's a pusher too, right?
As far as you're aware, most
the coins hitting
Inquisitors are. Yeah, as far as you're aware, most Inquisitors are Mistborn.
Oh shit. Okay. Does the shield help me at
What are his
all?
daggers made out of?
Obsidian.
Yeah. You can get the shield up, yeah, and start to try and block.
Could I not have had that up after we were riddled with coins?
Oh no, he caught you off guard. But now that you've been stabbed, you're not caught off guard.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Like he riddled us with coins, and then
he basically. So what he did is he shot coins at you guys from behind, and as you turned, he landed and stabbed both of you. Like as you turned and was like, "What the hell shot at me?" He just stabbed both of you, and now he's stepped back a pace, and he's looking like he's about to lunge again to try and kill both of you.
All right, so 4 unblockable damage.
Yep.
Okay. I riddle him with railroad spikes. I don't know.
You're going to push railroad spikes at him?
I don't know. Austin, what's our game plan? Oh, God.
Well, he's got no iron on him, so I'm completely useless in that aspect.
No. I told you he has metal. I told you he has coins in his pocket.
I basically will have to. Clearly, his intent is to kill us, so we have to start fighting him. I'm going to start.
Fight or flee,
impaling. Yeah. And I take it and he's by himself, or as far as we know, he's by himself.
As far as you know, he is by himself. Again, there's not Inquisitors are not. There's not a lot of Inquisitors, so seeing them in a group is a fairly uncommon thing.
Are they fast?
They're Mistborn, so yes.
Okay. Well then, yeah, I guess only option. Unless Austin, do you want to try and run, or do you want to fight it out?
I don't think running's really an option if he can just steel push us.
Yeah. Okay. So I guess I'll have to start hitting him with train spikes.
Okay. Roll your what are you? Your steel push, and it'll be an opposed
5.
roll. It'll be opposed to his steel pushing, I guess. So I'll tell you what he rolls, and you'll have to beat it.
All right.
So he rolled double 5s.
Fun.
Well, you lose.
I got double 5s and a 6.
Oh, okay.
And then 2 2s.
Okay. The other doubles, it doesn't really matter. It's just the 6s and the double 5s.
Okay.
Double 5s and a 6. You
Yep.
manage to, you shoot. What are you doing? You're throwing describe how you're throwing railroad spikes at this guy.
I am literally throwing or pushing railroad spikes basically to his body and head area.
How many of them?
Might as well go full shotgun. I have 6 on me.
Okay, so you're shooting all 6. You just basically like threw them up and like pushed them towards him.
Yeah, basically his center mass. Basically, I'm going for as many on him as I can.
Okay. You see him like move and like go to push them back towards you or like push them away. And he's able to deflect a few, but he takes 1 or 2 as they like gouge into him. And you can no longer like push them.
Can I
past him.
with my 6, can I nudge it so like they're basically spinning to like, really cause as much damage? Is that possible?
Sure. Yeah. There's
Okay.
You see like they take a chunk out of him. He's definitely bleeding and injured. He's gonna start moving. You see him pause. Like you've given him pause, basically. So you got like Malik, you can go ahead and
Seeing that he's like drawn pause and seeing that he already knows I'm doing the thing, might as well do the thing harder. I'm gonna wind up and like Happy Gilmore swing my cane at him and then iron pull him down towards it.
How are you pulling him towards it?
One of his pieces of metal on his chest, like a brooch or a pin or coins.
Didn't you say there was 2?
I don't know.
Didn't you say there was 2?
There's some coins. There's coins in his pockets, like around his waist, kind of thing. Like he has like a coin pouch by his waist, but he doesn't carry any other metal on him other than that.
Are the spikes not impaled in him right now?
The spikes are impaled in him. You cannot manipulate things that are inside of people, though. That's the limit of
I pull all the spikes behind him that missed.
Okay, you're pulling the spikes behind him? Okay.
That missed, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm swinging at him with the cane.
Okay. Roll.
Psych.
I guess that would be.
Because I doubt they went more than 300 yards away.
No, they didn't go that far. Roll your iron pull.
Okay. Iron pull for this guy is a rating of 5.
Yep.
If I'm looking at that correctly. The stunt, this lets me do the thing. I don't get a bonus for the actual spikes, do I? Or the surprise?
No.
Okay, so using the thing, it is double 4s.
Double 4s? Okay. The spikes miss him because like you're pulling them towards you, not towards him. And obviously you're going to stop pulling them before they actively hit you. But they miss him, but you do clock him with your cane in the face. You see he's got like some blood going from his nose and his jaw a little bit. And he's bracing himself.
And I should say I do have the spear and the shield, the Haze spear and shield. So I am prepared to help defend me and Austin with it. So
he's going to just a moment. As he's dazed, I'm going to see what he does. Okay. Yeah, he starts to. He's just dazed. You guys can go at him again. He's collecting himself. He's readying himself. He did not think you guys would put up this much of a fight.
Okay. So how many spears? Did you say it was 2 or 3 that impaled him?
3 would impaled him.
Okay. So as I push the remainder 3 spikes at him, I am lunging at him with the wooden spear.
Oh, right, because I summoned them back, so you can shoot them again.
Yeah. Because
yeah.
Because they stopped before they hit me.
Yeah. Yeah, you can shoot them back at him, and you're going to lunge it with the spear.
Yeah, and I'm lunging at him with the spear while he's not paying attention, or while he's dazed.
Yeah. Okay. You roll away. Roll to hit.
All right, so I'll roll first for the allomancy.
Yeah.
2 4s, and that's it.
2 4s? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can hit him with one. You can hit him with one more of the spikes.
Okay.
And you can see, you do notice that the spikes around, like where you hit him at first, are almost. It's as you hit him, it doesn't look like the same amount of damage as the other ones.
Okay.
It looks different for some reason. And then you can hit him. You do hit him with your Haze Killer Spear, but it's not a clean stab. You like graze him.
Well, I was just rolling for the spikes. I wasn't rolling for the spear yet.
Well, that was your attack. You're rolling for like an attack, yeah.
But I'm using my allomancy roll, but my physique is much higher for my actual physical attack with the spear. That's why I thought it was going to be 2 attacks. You know what I mean? Like it's two separate
well,
rolls.
I'll give you an extra dice then, because your physique is 1 more dice. So roll 1 more dice and see if you got better than your current double 4s.
It's a 5.
So does that give you double 5s? What was your roll before?
It was double 4s.
Yeah. Did you have any 5s in that roll though?
Yeah, I don't know. I can't remember.
Okay. You still hit him. Don't worry. You've hit him.
Okay.
And so then we'll go to Malik, because that's 2 actions for Red, and this will be Malik's second action as he's readying himself.
So he's reeling back. He's doing that.
Yeah, he takes this hit from Red, and you can see the spear just grazes his cheek a little bit as this spike like rams into his side, and you can see him like move, and then he moves weird for a second, and he's readied himself.
So I'm gonna swing the cane and aim for the spike that did the weird thing.
Oh, that looked different?
Yeah.
That was the newest one, and the old wounds look different. Yeah. So you're going after the newest wound?
Yeah, that one looks weird, so I'm just gonna like try to pile drive that maybe deeper and like maybe hit like a core or some weird thing with this demonic eye puller thing.
Yeah. Okay.
Just gonna swing again for another crack at it with the dueling cane.
Excellent. Roll away.
Because I can't pull anything that's inside of a people, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so if this is physique, this is not nearly as good.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I get 4 for this, 3 for physique, and 1 for the cane.
Yep.
Double 3s with a 6.
Okay. You swing at the spike in his side with the cane, and you see him like move almost in like almost quicker than you thought anything could move. And he grabs the cane with one hand as you're swinging it and snaps the cane, bringing around the broken half to stab into you for 3 points of damage.
Okay.
He turns to Red and immediately throws the cane that he, like, using the back end of that cane, he throws it, and Red, he's going to hit you right in the face.
I block it with my shield. I have the shield ready. That's why it's there.
You're welcome to roll physique.
All right. 6. All right, I got 2 4s and a 6.
Okay. Yeah, you bring the shield up just in time as he whips this cane at your head, and the back end of the cane splits through the shield and hits you in the head. Not as hard as it would. It's not going to crush your skull, but you take 1 point of damage as this cane smacks you in the face.
How dare he?
He's going to turn, and with his, because that was the hand that had the cane, and he's let go of that. And now with his other hand, he's going to knife Malik, and I believe that kills Malik. Yep.
Oh boy.
And then he's going to turn on Red.
Yarp.
And he's going to walk slowly towards Red. Red, go ahead and make any kind of attack roll or runaway roll.
Like what would runaway roll be?
Physique.
Probably physique, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Alrighty. I got 2 4s and 2 6s.
Excellent. So 2 6s gives you either a double boost or it gives you an extra action. Which would you like? You have to choose now.
Sorry, it was
murder him, and then run away.
Okay, I know you can't tell us, but like, what is his sort of his health situation, kind of a thing? Like, is it
you have no idea to gauge. You thought he was in pain a minute ago, but he is now moving weirdly fast.
Fuck. I'm gonna fucking book it. I'm booking it.
Okay. So you get a double action. So you roll double 4s. Roll physique again. As you try to run away.
Okay. I got a double 5 and triple 6 that time.
Oh wow.
Okay. Dang. Okay.
The dice say live. Live today, friend.
You book it down an alley, and he's chasing you. He's moving slower than he should. He's going to throw his last dagger at you to hit you for 3 points of damage as he knifes you. But you are going to manage to get away from him.
Okay. That's the important thing.
Yeah, as you like just by the skin of your teeth make it out of there, because he's taken some hits.
Okay.
Big F in the chat for our boy.
How much health do you have to survive over 8 damage?
He has 10 health.
Didn't he just take 10 exactly?
No, he took 8 exactly.
Jesus, what? Okay, what is the damage rating of my brain spikes?
Or wait, no, you took. Did you take 8 exactly, or did you take 9? How much damage have you taken?
Pretty sure it was like 4, 3, 3, 3.
Like, I'm pretty sure you've been handing damage out. Like, no,
yeah, like he's dead too.
It was no.
Last dagger you threw at him killed him.
It was 2. No, it was 2, 2, 1.
That's the 4.
3. So 4, 1, 3. So 5,
I took
8. Yeah.
I took red. I took 2 from the coins, 2 from being stabbed.
Yeah.
And then
1 from the cane.
And then 1 from the cane, so I'm at 5.
And then you took 3 now from being stabbed again.
3 now.
Yeah, so I'm at 8 out of 10.
Yeah, you're at 8 out of 10, and you just make it out only because you rolled double 6s and then triple 6s.
No, I only rolled the once. I only rolled the once. I didn't do the double action yet, but that's where
that's your second action. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So your first action was double 4s and double 6s, and then your second action was double 4s and triple 6s.
Double 5s, triple 6s.
Or sorry, double 5s and triple 6s. Yeah, because the double 5s saved you.
Wow.
Okay.
Man, imagine a double perfect success with 3 nudges being enough to take 3 damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, as you flee the scene, you guys all meet up back at your hideout. What do you say to each other? What?
Well, as I assume like everyone's there waiting, and as I stumble in, completely just covered in blood, an obsidian dagger in my shoulder, and just the tear look of horror on my face, I just keep repeating, "He's dead. He's dead." And yeah.
And on that bombshell, well,
Yeah.
we're boned. We knew we were boned the whole time, but
I think that's. I'm going to do a little end tidbit. But yeah, as you guys mourn the death of Malik, the outside world stirs. Malik's head's on a spike in the town square, or his body's in a dangling on a noose in the town square,
as you always would have wanted.
Yep. And Malik had family, didn't he? He was disowned by his family. Malik's family, there's 1 or 2 of Malik's family is also dead beside him. Like, they just got caught in the crossfire sort of thing. And you start to see wanted posters of Red's face up and about.
Great.
As shit's hitting the fan. Yeah. That informant does show up though for work. Just FYI. But we'll end the session there on a little hopeful note as the informant shows up for work, ready to help you guys. I was Ian the narrator.
Well, welcome to see a new character.
yeah. Gonna roll a new character here. Yeah, I was Ian the narrator.
I was Austin the -1.
I was Dylan, and I chose peace for a change.
I was Peter.
And I was Red, the lucky son of a bitch.
Excellent.
Okay, Tyler.
And we're sponsored by nobody. Signing off.